Listen, welcome back to the cave where we see the middle ground on any subject or topic. Listen, I try not to even speak on subjects like this or topics like this, right? But I've been reading this and been some updates on the rich homie Quan death, and it's just I don't know. It's something setting off my spidey senses. It just don't feel right. Same feeling I got with Jesse Smollett. You know what I mean? Same like that. Just like what? They did what? So listen, I hope it's not true. I hope it's nothing. They say more information. The autopsy is supposed to come out on Friday or the week over the weekend for Rich Homie Quan, and it'll, you know what I mean? It'll flame out any kind of suspicions. I got halfway through this right report, and I was like, "Yo, I got to say this to just go and react to it because I can't." So I even stopped it right here on 23 seconds. I was reading. I'm just gonna go right back up and read a little bit of that. I'll try to skip over it, some of it, just the unimportant stuff. I'm gonna read it and maybe just see if your spidey senses, right? We're not judging nobody. We're not making no assumptions. Just see if your spidey senses go off too. Now it says, Rich Homie's Quan's death. Atlanta police report incident report of rapper's death. This was the 9 hours ago. This is from Fox. It says, a newly released incident report by Atlanta police is shedding light in the death of rapper Rich Homie Quan. The Atlanta rapper, whose real name is, what is that? DeQuantes uh, Devontae Lamar. I'm a little, right? Died in his home on September 5th, RIP. He was 33 years old. In the report, the responding officer said he was told by Lamar's girlfriend, Amber Williams, that she woke up and found that Lamar was not in the bedroom. Okay, that's normal, right? Normal so far. After finding him asleep on the sofa, Williams told the officer she left to take her sons to school. Now, I read in another report that it was several children, like multiple children, right? The officer writes that Williams returned home to take a nap, waking up around 11 a.m. to check on Lamar. When she touched his body, she noticed it was cold and called 911. So far we know she woke up at 6 a.m., said, oh, he was on the sofa. He never came to bed. She took the kids to school, came back, still didn't check on him. Okay, that's weird to me a little bit because usually, you know what I mean, your girlfriend to check on you, like, at least go over there and make sure, literally make sure you're breathing, something, right? But we want to listen to the 911 call. I haven't listened to it. I'm going to be reacting to it, just you hearing it too. If this is your first time, I haven't listened to it. I'm about to listen to it right now.
Tells this sad discovery. Right now, there's an investigation into his death, but TMZ has obtained a copy of the 911 call from his girlfriend, Amber Williams. The couple reportedly has children together. According to the call, Williams left the home to pick up their son from school before finding Quan's lifeless body on the couch. Just listen to this.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him, and now I just checked.
So so right there we know she made it known, right? She went back on her story. It was important to her to put in the detail. Well, he never came to bed last night. In this moment, she's frantic, but it's important. That's an important detail. She put a blanket over him, so she would have been up close to him, right? She would have seen him a little bit, right? Like laying on the couch, whatever position he was in. Okay.
Show him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
You can hear the pain in her voice there. Rich Homie Quan is known for songs
Can you?
like Type of Way, Walk Through, and Lifestyle. His real name, as many of you know, is DeQuantes Devontae Lamar, and he played baseball while attending Ronald McNair Senior High School. In recent tributes, fellow rapper Quavo posted a picture on his Instagram story saying, "May God be with us. Never saw this being part of our journey." Even local sports teams are honoring the rapper. The Hawks posted this message calling him a beloved member of our community and a powerful.
I'm sure he was. Now listen. If you think that's normal, right? That she went to the school, came back, kids ain't even bother him, right? You saying the kids ain't even trying to go over there. Kids, kids be bad as hell. You telling me the kids got up in the morning, seen him, and said, they ain't say, "Daddy, Daddy." However old the kids is, they old enough to go to school. You ain't saying they ain't go over there, ain't touch him, ain't do nothing. Now it says while on the scene, this is during the phone call. Williams said that she found Lamar's lifeless body on the couch. While on the scene, I did not observe any foul play. Mr. Lamar did not appear to be alert, conscious, or breathing. The officer wrote in his report. Miss Williams advised me that Mr. Lamar did not have any medical or underlying diseases. The officer later spoke to Lamar's brother. This is where shit gets tricky. The officer later spoke to Lamar's brother, Andre Mumford, who told him that he had woken up around 3 a.m. and found the rapper asleep on the floor near the kitchen counter. He woke up and found Rich Homie Quan asleep on the fucking floor. The kitchen floor. It's probably hard, right? Most people kitchen floor is hard. It ain't carpeted, right? The shit is hard. He found him asleep on the floor. Let me go more. Mr. Mumford advised me that it was very unusual because he had food in his mouth. The officer wrote, he lifted him up and put him on the sofa. In what era is that normal? I'll leave the fucking United States right now if that's a normal response to finding your brother on the kitchen floor with undigested, unchewed food in his mouth, and you just lift him up and put him on a sofa. You would feel the fucking weight of a lifeless body in your hand. And you put him on a sofa at 3 a.m.? Let's finish. Hold on. While multiple reports suggest the father of 5 died from an overdose. How many with her? Anybody know how many with her in the comments? Put it in the comments. The Fulton County medical examiner told Fox 5 they're waiting for the test results before releasing the cause of death. An autopsy took place on Friday. Wait, it's something else. I seen it before. Let me see. Rich Homie Quan, this is accolades. R.I.P. once again. He joined Thug and Cash Money Records, Project Rich Gang, some type of way. Listen to this, what the brother said again. Oh, this is some 48-hour shit. Hold on. I hope I'm wrong. On Monday, where it says, Lamar, right here. While Corey Lamar said initially he wanted to do a quick private service, right? That's like you ever watch Pacey Marion, fucking Murder She Wrote, or Perry Mason. To start the healing process, they wanted to do a private ceremony. He changed his mind. Without the fans, there would be no Quan, Lamar said. So you want to do a quick private ceremony? I mean, that's not. I guess that's not. Maybe I'm reading too into that one. Maybe I'm reading too much into that one, and that's not the case on that one. But you telling me his brother seen him at 3 a.m. on the floor, and he just carried him to the couch? How many of you will react that way? How many of you would have seen your sibling, significant other, somebody you know on the couch and not? We've taught that if somebody's too drunk, don't put them on their back. So you telling me he put him on the couch at 3 a.m. and just sit there like? So you telling me he came home and then somehow he ended up going to sleep on the floor? Because she said he never came to bed, right? So we know he ain't come to bed and then get up and go to the kitchen and then something happened. She made sure to tell us that, hey, he never came to bed. So he came in, something happened, he fell. Maybe he fell and hit the floor. Because then he might have had a bruise or something. He would have fell in a weird way. You telling me he was asleep? Was he like, Does he have a blanket and a pile of covers on the floor and sleep like people like this? Like some drunks, they go to sleep in the corner and like piss themselves like this, and you thought he was just asleep, or did he look like he fell? So then another 3 hours go by past, and if he has multiple children there, none of them bothered him. She went up to him and put a blanket over him. Right when you throw somebody on the couch, if he was brother would have put him, he ain't put him there nicely. Probably just took his body and threw it on the couch. So he was just been there like in a weird position, or like, and then she just like just put the cover over him. We have to, if we're assuming that he was dead by that point, right? Either he was dead before the brother picked him up, and he somehow didn't feel it when he picked him up, or no, or he died and his choked on whatever he was chewing on, or he never finished it, or he suffocated and she couldn't tell. And then she came back, right? Let's say she at 6, she woke up, then took the kids to school, took like hours, some change. Let's say that she came back by. Let's just say she came back by 8. You telling me most girlfriends went and touched him and said, "Hey, I just want to make sure you ain't come to bed last night." If she was expecting him home, right? She just left him on a cover. Did she fix his leg too? And do something? Was he dead at that point, or did he die while she was asleep between, when she came back and when she took a nap? And he was still alive, slowly dying or some shit. It's just I can't wrap my mind around it. I'm trying not to think the worst, but it's like it ain't making sense to me. It's just the logic in my head ain't computing. Like something crazy is happening, or happened, or. And then she came home, was able to go to sleep, and then woke up at 11, and then she called and just say, yeah, let me tell you, like, yeah, he ain't breathing or nothing. Like, maybe she was mad at him, and he was like, maybe she was mad at him, and he stayed on the couch, like, man, I don't even want to go to bed. It's late. Fuck it, I'm gonna stay here. And then something happened. I don't know. Just let me know what y'all think in the comments. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I ain't trying to say nothing. RIP to him and his family. Oh man, I can't shake the feeling. I can't shake it. But hey, maybe I'm reading too much in it and I'm overreacting. We're gonna get the report and it's gonna say it's nothing. But if there is something, man, I told you. If it's not, Spidey senses failed me. In 32 years, my Spidey senses unfailed me now. But we'll see.